Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the number 3 review of series number 12. Series number 12 is Fine Cut Wintergreen. So we'll be taking a look at a Pinkerton tobacco product, and that is from their Timberwolf line, and it is Timberwolf Fine Cut Wintergreen. Let's take a look at the packaging. So you have a silver plastic lid on a plastic can. The lid is poor in my opinion. It is a sticker that you're looking at on it rather. It is a lime green, I would say. There is some slight fading to the dark towards the edges of the sticker. Everything is pretty straightforward on the front. On the side you have the barcode, branding, warning label, more branding with the website up top there. It is timberwolfsnuff.com. It is actually a really nice website. You may want to check it out. And then manufacturer's information. So this is a product of the Pinkerton Tobacco Company of Owensboro, Kentucky. It is most likely 65% domestic, and I say most likely because I forgot to check again, so let me just take a look now. At least 65% domestic tobacco. Pinkerton Tobacco Company is the makers of Red Man. They have been since about 1985 owned by Swedish Match. On the back of these cans, there is a pinpoint yellow ink code. It is 489 letters and digits long. I do not know what they mean. I am not overly concerned. I had this shipped in, and if it's anything good about the place I get this stuff from, it is that at least they move products. So I'm not overly worried about that. I'm going to cut into it. I've never had this product. To tell you the truth, I never had any fine cut wintergreens until I did the Skull Original review as a standalone a month or so ago. So, got it off. The lid is absolute garbage. The cut is fine. This is the only thing these lids are actually good for, is seeing what the cut looks like. The product looks moist. It's a wintergreen. It's a little bit lighter than the Grizzly product. It seems like it's leaning sweet, but I won't really know until I get it out. I did pack the can a little bit before the review. It's fairly consistent. There are some irregularities in it. Not too many and not too bad, but that's what it's looking like. And that's pretty much what it looks like in person. There is a very slight brown tinge to it in person, but besides that, it smells all right. I mean, I'm not expecting a horror show here, so I'm going to take a pinch, and I'm not going to take as big as one as I did last time. It's not holding together as well, I can tell you that. In fact, the top just fell off it right there. It's got a burn to it, I'll tell you that. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, and I am back. Okay, so it's not terrible by any means. It is not as high quality as the Grizzly product, nor was I expecting it to be, but it's all right considering. The cut is not as fine as the Grizzly product of the last review, but it doesn't have the cling either of the Grizzly product. So it's not a great cut. Timberwolf, I have two complaints with Timberwolf. One is their can lids. I don't even care if that they're plastic. They're really, really crappy plastic lids. That's the problem. Look at Red Seal. There is a proper way to do a plastic lid. And the other one with Timberwolf, my other complaint, is always the cut. Their long cuts, it's just a bad cut. Well, evidently, they can't get fine cut right either. The Grizzly product had cling to it. It was finer cut, it was more consistent, it had cling. I even pinched out too much. This stuff, no cling, not consistent. Flavor is all right. In my opinion, most Timberwolf products, the flavor's fine. But the cut is not there. It did have a pretty significant burn going in. Now, I was dipping today, and it was, maybe I've goofed up my lip today. It was significant. It was more than the Grizzly product. There was a burn. I moved it around. This time I moved it around not only to talk, but because of the burn a little bit. I am not a fan of that. That is one of my things why I don't overly care for Wintergreen. That said about the cut, spitting, because when I go on break, usually I spit once or like the first time in my sink, so I can see floater-wise. For whatever reason, the Timberwolf product had a lot less floaters than the Grizzly. So although the Grizzly clung better and stayed better formed in the mouth, for whatever reason, the Timberwolf, you didn't lose as much. But as I said, their fine cut isn't as fine cut. Flavor's okay. Nicotine is probably there. I'm guessing it's not as much as the Grizzly product, nor did I expect it to be. But at the same time, I'll keep this in after this review's over. Whether I'll finish this can, yet to be seen. Flavor-wise, there's no reason not to, except for the fact that I'm not a big Wintergreen person. I preferred the flavor of the Grizzly. This one does lean a little bit to the sweet side too. The Wintergreen is a little bit lighter, sort of like more airy. It's not as... The Grizzly products seem more entrenched. This is Wintergreen, and it's staying Wintergreen, and no matter how long you keep it in your mouth, it's still going to be one. This, I'm expecting the Wintergreen flavor to subside at some point. How long, I don't know, but it'll be after this video is over. So, all in all, now I ordered this stuff in, but they price Timberwolf in my area really goofy. I mean, it's actually usually about 30 to 40 cents higher than Grizzly products, like Grizzly's regular line products, which I don't get. Now, I don't know if that's coming down the line from Pinkerton, and they're trying to actually place this as just below premium level, or that's what this metropolitan area people decided that it was. I have no idea. But there is no reason this should be 40 cents more than this. It just doesn't make any sense. And especially because, I don't know if people know this, in the very early 2000s, Swedish Match repositioned this product as a lower tier. They had originally, I guess, been trying to go up with it, and they decided to reposition going down. So that really confuses me as to why the price of this in my area. I mean, I'm talking 450. 450 is the usual. I can find Timberwolf products in the area. This one in particular I ordered in, but so flavor's all right. Don't know how long it's going to last. Nicotine's there. It's not as strong as the Grizzly product. The cut isn't that great. The packaging, the cans are pliable enough. Like, I don't think they're going to split, but the lids are absolutely, I can't imagine why they think. And they go into great deal, or they used to anyway, on their website as to why they're keeping plastic, because they don't want to go to metal, because they don't want to pass that cost on to their consumers, their core buyers, which is all fine and good until I'm getting the metal lid that doesn't bend up for 40 cents less, and then that doesn't make any sense either. So, there's a whole lot of question marks with this product with me. I think flavor-wise and nicotine-wise, it's pretty good. Cut-wise, though, and the lid at least, at least give it a good plastic lid. That is possible, okay? Red Seal lids, they don't bend up. Neither does Husky. So, drawbacks on this, but if you can get it at a cheap price, $3 less, in a metropolitan area, then that would be all right. There's a couple of their products I do enjoy. The peach, obviously, that everybody seems to like, but I also like the Timberwolf straight. It's a very just plain Jane straight, but it's a good plain middle of the road. So flavor-wise, I think it's good. There's nothing shady about the product. Nicotine's not going to be the highest. It's just the lid, really, and the cut. And that's why I would take the Grizzly over this. So this has been the review of Timberwolf Fine Cut Wintergreen. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&Chew Guy. I have not got any notification. I did get one earlier today, sorry. Ryan Joffrey, hello and thank you. I have not been on recently, so if you have just subscribed in the last little while, I will call you out in the next one. Do check out Berg's Dip Reviews, Winnington Outdoors, Dirty Pat Walsh, Wayside Lee, 83. Real Talk Studios, No Bluff Buff, and SnoozeFreak.com, the channel here on YouTube. I do hope you all are well. Do take care of yourselves, and God bless.